Hey guys, it's David from Canine Clarity, and welcome back to another video from our series, How to Train Your Puppy. In this series, I'll be going through in order how I train my own puppies and teaching you how to replicate these methods, as well as addressing a couple common puppy behaviors along the way. Now, even if you don't have a puppy, a lot of these methods will work with adult dogs just the same. If you haven't seen our first video, I urge you to go back and watch that one before coming back and checking this one out. Today is stage 2 of training, which means we're going to be teaching a concept called luring. Luring is essentially using a treat, a toy, or something of high value to guide our dogs to a certain location or position, like sits or downs. Luring is essentially the best way to physically communicate to our dogs what we want from them. Luring is how we teach most behaviors, so let me show you how to do it. You're going to take a piece of food and you're going to put it in the palm of your hand. Then you're going to cover it with your thumb. This way the dog can sniff it and taste it, but they can't grab it until you give it to them. Then you're going to bring it down to their level and take slow and steady steps backwards. It's important to not go too quickly or not to move your arm too quickly because they can get distracted and lose focus. It's also very important that you keep their nose in the palm of your hand the entire time. Now let me demonstrate with my puppy, Ren. Alright, so we'll start with the basics. We'll start with just getting the puppy to follow a piece of food, okay? Again, take the piece of food in the palm of your hand and cover it with your thumb, okay? Then we're going to bring it down to their level and just take a few steps to begin with, slow, steady steps, okay? So food right at her level, slow, steady steps. I'm not moving my arm at all. I'm just moving my legs. Yes, good girl. When I like what I see, I'll go ahead and mark with a yes and then reward, okay? Show you again here, food down at her level. Slow, steady steps. Remember, keep that puppy's nose in your hand the whole time. If you go too fast, with a dog with good drive, they'll follow it. But sometimes with dogs with less drive, they just get distracted and discouraged. Yes, good job. Now, when you like what you see, you can also speed it up a little bit. So I can bring it down here and I can take some quicker steps. I can do a couple more turns. Yes. And the key here is I want to teach her that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, your job is to follow this piece of food here. Now next we'll start with a couple exercises, okay? So this first exercise is just going to be getting the dog to turn in a circle. And what this is beneficial for is rear end awareness. And rear end awareness is basically teaching them how to use their back legs. How to use their back legs independently from their front. So this is good for a lot of things. One, it's really helpful to increase speed on your exercises, your sits, your downs, the precision of your heeling, and that sort of thing. So what you're going to do is, again, food in the palm of your hand, bring it down to the dog's level, Ren, and you're just going to slowly bring that hand, yes, around their body towards the back, towards their tail. So again, you'll show it right back here. And with her now, she's done this a few times, so I need to go a little bit quicker, but you're gonna start pretty slow. So with her, I have to go fast, but you're gonna start a little more slow. Yes, and again, just taking that piece of food towards their back legs right there. Yes, okay. And you wanna do that both ways to make sure they can do both sides. Good girl. Next, we'll do some backup, okay? Again, backup is good for rear end awareness. But all these also just really help reinforce your luring and what you're asking of the dog. So with backup, it's important that you put it low enough that they don't sit. See, if I push back like this, she's just gonna sit. But if I go too low, she's gonna lay down. So the key is that you go right in the middle and you wanna see their top of their head right up in the air. Yes, good job. So the key is to keep their chin down, just like that. Yes, good job. And I want to try not moving my arm so much, because if I move my arm too much, it's gonna throw her off and make her go crooked. Yes, I want her to back straight up, all right? Now the next and last exercise we'll do today is a little bit of heeling, okay? And what we're gonna do with heeling, again, food in the palm of your hand, put it down at your side, right around your hip, okay? Then you're gonna show the dog, and I'm gonna take slow steps, just like this. Yes, okay. Again, she has very high food drive. It might not look like this. Your puppy, you might have to go a little lower. You might have to go a little slower. You might have to start with less steps and look for less focus. If you have to put it down closer to their level like this, you can. With her, I'm building a focused heel for competition, so I'm gonna have the lure a little higher. Yes. Okay, good job. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more content like it, follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube. If you have a question, feel free to comment below or shoot us a message directly. Next week, we'll be working on the foundation of sits, downs, and recalls, so we'll see you next time on Volume 3.